Welcome, esteemed gentlemen. The quieter you become, the more you can hear. In the realm of the Sigma male, silence is not just a lack of sound, it's a powerful symphony of freedom, clarity, and unmatched focus. Sigma males are the ones who find strength in solitude, who prefer the stillness of their own company to the noise of a crowded room. Some call them mysterious. Others might even whisper about their loner ways. But what most people fail to understand is that this isn't isolation. It's a choice, a calculated strategy for living on their own terms. They're not avoiding the world. They're mastering it from a distance, fine-tuning their thoughts in the quiet corners where nobody else dares to go. If you've ever wondered why these lone wolves seem perfectly content shutting the door on the world, it's not because they're out of place, but because they know exactly where they belong. In a world that moves at their own pace, beyond the pull of social conventions. And yes, while most people are endlessly scrolling through their social feeds, trying to feel seen, the Sigma male is somewhere off-grid, probably reading something profoundly obscure, or maybe just enjoying the fact that he doesn't have to pretend to care. Curious why solitude is their ultimate power play? Stick around, because as it turns out, a Sigma male's love for solitude isn't about pushing people away, it's about drawing something much deeper and untouchable within. Number 1. Complete freedom from judgment. Sigma. Males crave solitude because it grants them a unique freedom that most people rarely experience. Freedom from judgment. In a world constantly telling us who we should be, what we should believe, and how we should act, the Sigma male finds peace in stepping back, away from the noise. When he's alone, he doesn't have to perform or adjust to anyone's expectations. This solitude is like a personal sanctuary where he doesn't have to explain himself, justify his choices, or conform to any preset mold. It's an environment where he's allowed to fully be who he is, free of labels, roles, or the pressure to fit in. This freedom from judgment isn't just about escaping others' opinions. It's about creating a mental space where he can focus entirely on his own growth and principles. When a Sigma male is alone, he's not worrying about how he's being perceived. There's no need to second-guess his every action or overthink whether he's measuring up to someone else's standard. This complete independence allows him to follow his own instincts and make decisions that feel true to him. For the Sigma, solitude is clarity. The more he tunes out external voices, the stronger his own voice becomes, and with that clarity comes an unshakable sense of self. He's no longer swayed by the push and pull of other people's judgments or desires. Instead, he builds his life on his own terms, shaping it according to his beliefs, and not what others deem acceptable or successful. This freedom from judgment isn't just a perk of being alone, it's a necessity for the Sigma male's growth and autonomy. Solitude becomes the place where he can remain unbreakably true to himself, no matter what the outside world may think. At number 2, a sanctuary for raw thoughts. Sigma males value solitude because it's where they can dive into their thoughts without the pressure to filter, soften, or sugarcoat anything. In a world where everyone seems eager to put a polished version of themselves on display, Sigma males find comfort in being unapologetically real with themselves. Alone, they have the freedom to explore raw, unfiltered ideas and truths, no matter how strange or brutally honest those thoughts might be. There's no need to worry about someone raising an eyebrow or looking at them sideways. It's a space where they can examine their most offbeat ideas, confront uncomfortable truths, and understand exactly who they are, without holding back. To the Sigma, alone time is a bit like opening a door to a VIP room, one where they get to unpack life on their own terms. They don't need to worry about how others might react if they want to dig deep into unconventional ideas or question things most people just accept. Their mind is free to roam into the weird, the philosophical, or the downright rebellious without anyone muttering, "Are you okay?" It's a mental playground with no boundaries, where they don't have to worry about fitting into anyone's idea of normal. There's something empowering, even liberating about not having to censor oneself. Alone, the Sigma can be as brutally honest, weird, or intense as they want. They're not worried about someone trying to fix their thoughts or correct their views. It's a conversation with the only person who truly gets them, themselves. In a way, this raw thinking space is where the Sigma gets to recharge, recalibrate, and strengthen their sense of self. It's a break from the constant need to play nice or dial it down, and they embrace it fully. After all, there's nothing quite as freeing as being able to think exactly as you want, without anyone else's input. Number 3. Freedoms to explore the taboo. For Sigma males, solitude offers a unique freedom. The freedom to explore ideas that others might find too controversial, too uncomfortable, or just too different. When they're alone, they can dive into topics that most people shy away from. This isn't because they want to shock anyone, it's because they're genuinely curious. They want to understand the full scope of human experience, including the darker, hidden, or misunderstood parts of it. While many people stay in the safe zone of acceptable ideas, the Sigma male isn't afraid to push beyond those boundaries, questioning assumptions and challenging norms. When he's alone, a Sigma can explore a world of ideas most people don't even know exists. From obscure philosophies to unconventional lifestyles, he immerses himself in perspectives that others wouldn't even consider. He's not content with surface-level thinking. He wants to know what lies beneath. This freedom to explore without judgment makes him well-versed in a wide range of topics, some of which others might even find unsettling or difficult to grasp. But that doesn't stop him. In fact, the more uncharted the territory, the more he's drawn to it. This journey into the taboo doesn't just make him more knowledgeable, it gives him a unique lens through which he views the world. Sigma males often see connections and patterns others miss because they're willing to consider all angles, even those most would ignore. This depth of understanding can make them seem mysterious or even intimidating, but to the Sigma it's simply a natural extension of his curiosity. He's not afraid of what's off-limits because he values truth over comfort. For him, exploring the unknown isn't just a hobby, it's a necessary part of understanding the world and his place in it. At number 4, refinement of selective socialization. Solitude teaches Sigma males to refine their approach to social connections, helping them become highly selective about who they allow into their inner circle. It's not that they're antisocial or uninterested in relationships. Far from it. They simply value quality over quantity and don't feel the need to fill their lives with superficial connections. Through time spent alone, they develop a clear sense of what they need from others and what they bring to the table, making them intentional about the company they keep. Instead of seeking validation through popularity or social circles, Sigma males focus on finding people who bring genuine value and depth to their lives. They're drawn to those who are honest, intelligent, and purposeful. People who have a unique perspective or are true to themselves. For the Sigma, every relationship should be a source of growth and authenticity, not just a way to pass time or fulfill social expectations. This is why they often seek out a small circle of high-value connections, relationships that are built on mutual respect, shared understanding, and, above all, substance. This approach may make them seem distant or hard to approach, but in reality it's a reflection of their commitment to meaningful interactions. They don't want to waste time on shallow exchanges or forced interactions. Instead, they reserve their energy and attention for the few who truly resonate with them, creating bonds that are deep, lasting, and enriching. This selective socialization helps them cultivate a life filled with connections that matter, rather than just noise, allowing them to build a support system that aligns with their values and fuels their personal growth. Number 5, complete ownership of success and failure. For Sigma males, solitude provides the ideal setting to embrace complete ownership of both their successes and failures. In the quiet space of self-reflection, they confront their achievements and mistakes without the influence of external opinions, learning to hold themselves accountable for every choice they make. This self-reliance isn't about arrogance. It's about building a resilience that doesn't rely on others to validate their wins or to soften the blow when things go wrong. Alone, they learn to analyze their actions critically, celebrate their victories quietly, and face their errors head-on, growing from each experience. By taking full responsibility, Sigma males cultivate a powerful sense of inner strength. They don't shift blame or look for a scapegoat when they make mistakes. Instead, they dissect what went wrong and figure out how to improve. This ability to own their missteps teaches them invaluable lessons that shape their character and sharpens their instincts. Over time, this habit of self-assessment makes them more strategic, aware, and grounded, allowing them to navigate life's complexities without depending on anyone to lift them up or fix their issues. This accountability fuels their independence. Knowing that every success is genuinely theirs and every failure a chance to learn means they have nothing to hide behind. They approach life with a unique blend of humility and confidence, understanding that they alone are responsible for where they stand. This mindset empowers them to take calculated risks, push boundaries, and move forward with the assurance that, no matter the outcome, they're capable of handling it on their own. In this way, solitude doesn't make Sigma males isolated, it makes them resilient, self-assured, and unbreakably grounded in their own power. Number 6. Self-reliance as a lifestyle. For Sigma males, solitude is a declaration of self-reliance. It's not about avoiding people, but about fully embracing their independence and proving to themselves that they're capable of handling life on their own terms. In a world where social dependence is often encouraged, they find satisfaction in knowing they can fulfill their own needs, make decisions that align with their values, and overcome challenges without needing a support network. This isn't arrogance. It's a commitment to their autonomy, a way of life that they've chosen deliberately. Their self-reliance goes beyond just doing things alone. It's about cultivating a deep resilience against the pressures and expectations of society. While others may feel compelled to conform or lean on the opinions of family, friends, or social circles, Sigma males value their ability to trust their own instincts. They aren't swayed by trends or societal pressures because they've learned to rely on their judgment, regardless of whether it aligns with popular opinion. For them, true freedom is found in being fully accountable to themselves, not to anyone else's approval or validation. This lifestyle gives Sigma males a unique inner strength. When challenges arise, they don't scramble to find a safety net. Instead, they double down on their resources and work their way through it. They're prepared to take risks, make mistakes, and learn from them because they know they won't blame anyone else or wait for someone to bail them out. This self-reliant approach makes them adaptable, resourceful, and unshakable in the face of uncertainty. For the Sigma male, solitude is more than just a preference. It's a testament to his commitment to living life on his own terms, proving that he's capable of not only surviving, but thriving entirely on his own. Number 7. Creative dominance. Solitude fuels the Sigma male's creativity in ways that constant socializing simply can't. Without the noise, interruptions, or the need to explain themselves, they find a mental clarity that opens the floodgates to groundbreaking ideas. Left alone, they dive deep into their thoughts, brainstorming without limits or anyone questioning. Are you sure that's going to work? For the Sigma, solitude isn't just a retreat. It's a creative lab where they get to tinker, explore, and push boundaries without anyone watching over their shoulder. This creativity isn't limited to artistic expression. Sure, they might dabble in music, writing, or art, but it goes beyond that. It extends into problem-solving, strategy, and any project they take on. When something needs fixing, they're not just thinking, what's the standard approach here? Instead, they're analyzing it from every possible angle, even considering the oddball solutions others might miss. Solitude allows them to come up with strategies that are often unconventional, maybe even a little eccentric, but surprisingly effective. Without anyone interrupting their flow with random texts or unnecessary small talk, their minds get the space to go wild, and that's when their best ideas hit. While most people are stuck in the same routines or proven methods, the Sigma male is busy experimenting with solutions that others wouldn't even think of. Solitude to him isn't lonely. It's a playground for creative dominance where ideas can truly take flight. So while everyone else is repeating what's been done, He's off inventing what's next, enjoying every second of his uninterrupted genius time. Number 8. Mental clarity and chaos. For Sigma males, solitude serves as a vital mental detox amidst the chaos of the outside world. In a society filled with constant noise, be it social media updates, endless chatter, or the barrage of expectations, this chaos can easily cloud judgment and stifle clarity. Sigma males recognize that to think clearly and make sound decisions, they need time away from the distractions that bombard them daily. During these periods of solitude, they can quiet the external clamor and tap into a level of mental clarity that often feels elusive in more hectic environments. In these moments alone, Sigma males are able to sift through the noise and cut through the clutter that surrounds them. This is when their minds can wander freely, allowing for deeper reflection and insight. They engage in self-dialogue that sharpens their thoughts, enabling them to dissect issues that may seem overwhelming in the throes of daily life. Without the influence of others' opinions or societal pressures, they gain a more objective perspective on their own situations and the world around them. This razor-sharp clarity becomes a powerful tool for them, allowing them to see through illusions that trap many. Where others might be swayed by trends or peer pressure, Sigma males can identify what truly matters and what is just noise. They're adept at spotting manipulation or false narratives, often discerning truths that others overlook. This ability to navigate the complexities of life with clarity empowers them to make decisions that are informed and authentic, leading to outcomes that align with their goals and values. Ultimately, solitude is not just a refuge for Sigma males. It's a necessary practice for mental clarity. In the silence, they find their strength, cultivating a clear vision of their path forward. This clarity equips them to face life's challenges with confidence, making choices that reflect their true selves rather than the expectations of the world around them. Number 9. Uncompromised integrity. For Sigma males, solitude is a sanctuary where they can maintain uncompromised integrity. In a world that often values conformity and seeks to mold individuals into collective ideals, they find strength in their ability to stand firm in their principles. Being alone allows them to reflect deeply on their morals and values without the distractions or influences of those around them. They are not easily swayed by the opinions of others, nor do they seek approval from social circles. Instead, they are guided by a personal code that remains intact, untainted by the whims of groupthink or peer pressure. This independence fosters a profound sense of self-awareness. In solitude, Sigma males have the opportunity to explore their beliefs and convictions fully. They can assess what resonates with them on a deeper level, free from the noise of external judgments. This introspection solidifies their understanding of who they are and what they stand for. While many may alter their values to fit in or gain acceptance, Sigma males remain steadfast, embodying the person they believe themselves to be, regardless of outside influences. Moreover, this commitment to integrity shapes their interactions when they do engage with others. They approach relationships with authenticity, attracting individuals who appreciate them for who they genuinely are. Their unwavering principles often inspire respect and admiration, as they demonstrate that true strength lies in being true to oneself. In a society that frequently compromises morals for convenience or social acceptance, Sigma males stand as a testament to the power of individuality and the courage to uphold one's values. Ultimately, solitude is not just a retreat for Sigma males. It's a powerful affirmation of their integrity. By embracing moments of aloneness, they reinforce their commitment to living authentically and honoring their principles, which serves as a guiding light in a world often filled with uncertainty and contradiction. This resolute integrity not only defines them but also empowers them to navigate life with confidence and purpose. Number 10. The power of undisturbed focus. Solitude grants Sigma males an unparalleled level of focus, a precious commodity in today's fast-paced, distraction-filled world. While many are pulled in various directions by social obligations and the constant buzz of notifications, Sigma males find that time alone allows them to immerse themselves fully in their passions, work, or hobbies. This deep dive creates an environment where they can harness their energy and creativity without interruption, leading to remarkable achievements that often elude those who spread their attention too thinly across social interactions. In the stillness of solitude, Sigma males can direct their thoughts and efforts with laser-like precision. Whether they're delving into a complex project, exploring a new skill, or refining their craft, this undisturbed focus allows them to push past the surface level and engage in profound exploration. As they work diligently, they build expertise and hone their abilities, often reaching levels of success that others might only dream of. The quiet that solitude brings is not merely the absence of noise, it is a fertile ground for innovation and creativity. Sigma males often find themselves coming up with groundbreaking ideas or solutions during these uninterrupted moments. While others may get caught up in the noise of opinions or social validation, they stay true to their visions, experimenting and refining their work without fear of judgment. This commitment to undisturbed focus not only enhances their skills, but also fosters a sense of fulfillment. There is a deep satisfaction in knowing that they are investing their time and energy into something that truly matters to them. As they achieve their goals, they build a solid foundation of self-confidence and self-reliance, reinforcing their identity as independent thinkers and creators. Ultimately, solitude empowers Sigma males to cultivate an extraordinary level of focus, transforming their passions into mastery. This ability to concentrate deeply on what they love is a defining characteristic that sets them apart, allowing them to carve their unique paths in a world that often prioritizes the superficial. If you've found value in understanding the mindset of Sigma males and the strength they draw from solitude, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Join us for more insights that delve into the unique perspectives and experiences of those who embrace the extraordinary path of self-discovery and empowerment. Your journey toward deeper understanding starts here. Let's explore it together.